time for another edition of Fantasy Booking. Now, if you have not seen my booking from Victory Road, skip back. I'm putting this in a playlist, so you should be able to find it there. If not, just quickly go back through and you'll find my previous bookings. Okay, so I've done Victory Road, Sacrifice, Slammiversary, and now Destination X, which is supposed to be the pay-per-view after Slammiversary this year. Oh, I did Lockdown as well, by the way. I forgot Lockdown. Alright, X Division title match. Kazarian taking on Douglas Williams and Suicide. Basically, this is a booking that's all about the fans, because we're going to make the X Division all about the fans' appreciation. And as I said in the beginning, I am just taking on the roster as it was when I picked it up, which had these guys. And normally I would try and add in, I would have my trying to find new X Division guys, but this is what I've got. So I booked this as probably the best match I've probably come up with for an X Division title match. Kazarian, Douglas Williams and Suicide. Now Douglas Williams picks up the win here, and we'll go from there in later bookings. Okay, knockouts tag titles. Serita and Rosita taking on Daffney and Winter. Now Daffney and Winter going into this are still the knockouts tag team champions. And basically they've come out and said, look, we've beaten everyone. We've beaten them all. So Serita and Rosita come out and say, well, how about you take it on us at Destination X. Go straight into it. Daffney and Winter, they don't win this time. Serita and Rosita do. And yep, Serita and Rosita pick up the win. Okay, after that, this is the TV title time. The Pope, who got a narrow victory at Slammiversary, is taking on another big man, Matt Morgan. Now, a lot of people are going to say, what? Pope? That's Matt Morgan? That's probably not going to be a great match. Well, how I'd book this is, well, I don't believe Matt Morgan's as bad as everyone thinks he is. He's a big guy, so that's how I'd book him. Big guy taking on the... And basically, the Pope doesn't... You go into this thinking that the Pope's not going to win, there's no chance. Guess what? He manages to get the win in a sneaky kind of a way. Maybe he uses brass knucks or gets a quick roll-up or something. But yeah, that's basically how I would do it. I'd get him to have a quick win. Probably I'd have him get some sort of quick little roll-up out of nowhere. 1, 2, 3. Alright, knockouts title match. Mickie James versus Angelina Love. Now I want to just double check something. I think yep. Guess what? Mickie James has been holding that belt for a while in my world. She doesn't get the win here. Angelina Love does, and that's not a bad replacement for Mickie James, but basically this is to help put up over someone who's not from the WWE. One of the few knockouts that's still around that's not from the WWE. Alright, go from that. Tag title match. Eric Young and Okata versus Beer Money versus Generation Me versus Inc. Now, this one, I believe, yes, I have put this under elimination style rules. Basically, I'd have Eric Young and Okata beat Inc. Beer Money would beat Gen Me. and it would come down to Eric Young and Okata going Eric Young and Okata versus Beer Money. Guess what? Eric Young and Okata get the win. What do you know? That's it. Alright, okay. Go from that to our first Let's Satisfy. This one is all about the hardcore fans. I don't mean hardcore wrestling fans, I mean the smart marks. Samoa Joe versus Matt Hardy. Basically, Joe's trying to get back into the world title hunt, and basically both these guys were probably looking for opponents. Eric Bischoff says, Joe, you're taking on Matt Hardy. And well, Mick Foley doesn't have a problem with that match, so he doesn't interfere. He doesn't add anything to it or make it in a cage or anything. Guess what? It's straight up wrestling. The only proviso that Foley adds: no interference from Immortal. And well, as you'll see, some of them are already tied up. Joe gets the win. He goes over a WWE guy. What would be wrong with that? Sting and Kurt Angle versus Jeff Jarrett and Hernandez. Alright. Basically going into this would be a very similar build-up to Sacrifice 2006. Except it would be Kurt Angle going to Jeff Jarrett. Who am I going to partner with? Who am I going to get? Basically, he runs through like a bunch of old guys like Steiner, a few others, and last week he reveals that it's Sting. World title. Now, basically, this is a result of what's happened at Slammiversary. There was a big schmoz at one time between AJ Styles and Rob Van Dam. Guess what? It's Rob Van Dam versus AJ Styles. And I think this still would be a great match. I would tell them, both these guys, go out there and just tear the roof off the place. Boom. Another victory for AJ Styles going into what looks like he might be going to Bound for Glory. But I've got another roadblock for him, and if you want to see some more of that, find out what that's about, stay tuned, because next time on this, you'll be seeing my layout for Hard Justice 2011. Thank you. Please subscribe, please rate, and please check out our little thing that we've got on the side for Worlds Collide. Get Out Hogan and Bischoff. It's on Facebook. Check that out.